Hello, vinyl community. How you doing? I'm Gary, and this is Physical Format Rock and Roll, just like the shirt says. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I am going to talk about 5 albums that make me think of people that I love. And why am I doing that? Because I want to jump on the contest from my very good friend, the one and only Alex from Beer and Vinyl. Uh, Alex is just shooting up the charts, as Dick Clark would say. He just started his channel a couple weeks ago or whatever, and he is already up to like 500 subscribers or something. It's incredible the speed that he has went there. But yeah, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. He's got a fantastic channel. He's just a great guy. For as young as he is, he has an extreme amount of musical knowledge. And he also has one of the best, if not the best, um, channel name in Beer and Vinyl. When that came out, I was like, damn it. Why didn't I think of that? Now, I do like my craft beers, but when it comes to cheap beer, the one cheap beer that I do drink that I like is PBR, which is also a favorite of Mr. Alex from Beer and Vinyl. So cheers to you, Alex, and the rest of the VC. I was lucky enough to meet Alex and met him down in Columbus. We went and seen a concert at KK's Priest, LA Guns, and Burning Witches. Had a great time. Just one of those people, you know, just like you watch him on there and you think, man, I think on TV there, and you think I could get along with that guy. Totally could. Hit it off with him big time. Although it's kind of funny because at first, when we very first met, he said, hey, meet me at this particular record store down there. So I get there and I walk up. First time I've ever seen him, right? It's like, hey, hey, Alex, how's it going? Great. And then we just walk right into the record store. And then, it's a very small store. He knew the people in there. And it's kind of like, okay, we haven't really said anything to each other yet much. And we're just kind of looking at records. So it's like, I don't know. Well, we hit it off or not, but then we went out to eat and have some drinks before we went to the concert, and great. I just hit it off with him right away. Hopefully he feels the same way about me. But anyway, let's get on to this contest. And 5 people, 5 albums, and who they make me think of, people I love. So the first I'm going to show is for my wife. Now, there's all kinds of albums that I could pick that make me think of my wife, and I could easily pick some songs or albums that are kind of more sentimental to me and get into those reasons. But I'm going to pick Taylor Swift. This is Evermore, and the reason why I'm going to pick this one is because my wife really loves Taylor Swift. She has become a big fan of hers. And she's got me listening to some Taylor Swift. We were listening to her new album there the other day. And so it makes me think of her. And I love it when she gets excited about something in music like that. So I just like to see the joy. I love my wife, and I love it when she gets into some kind of music. She likes other big, she's a big Joan Jett fan. But Taylor Swift right now is who she really, really loves. So there you go. That's for my wife. Now, this one, Van Halen, Diver Down. This makes me think of my best buddy growing up, Kenny, because we went to see this particular tour of Van Halen in 1982. One of the best shows I have ever seen, and also just one of the best nights of my life. Kenny and I were the best of friends. Got into Kiss at the same time and just rock and roll in general. He was a great guitar player, and I rarely get to see him anymore, which is a shame. But when I do, we still got it, and just an all-around great guy. Next up, Coverdale Page. Now, this makes me think of one person I'll mention in particular, and that is Josh from The Flip Side. Now, this also, you know, because I'm mentioning Josh, I'm not just singling him out. It makes me think of all of my good friends that I have in a vinyl community who I have really grown to love and appreciate. But I'm showing this from Josh. I kind of want to call him out specifically because Josh has really meant a lot to me and this channel. He's a great guy. He's always been so supportive of me and my channel and really gave me a boost when I first started out. So I just wanted to single this out and give a big shout out to my good buddy Josh because I love that guy. So there you go. And he gave me that album. Did I say that? And I was like super shocked when he gave it to me because it was not on record. But you know, Josh, he finds anything. Next up, you know what? Give me just a second. I gotta grab something. I'll be right back. Entertain yourself. Do-do-do. Grabbing something off my wall right now. Going to show Black Sabbath, Master of Reality. This album makes me think of my sons. There they are. I took them, if you can see, they're young lads there. If you've ever seen them on my show, you know they look a little bit different because this was way back in 2013. We went all the way up to Pine Knob in Michigan and saw Black Sabbath. I wanted my boys to be able to see one of the greatest bands of all time before they called it quits. Original band, except of course Bill Ward was not in the band, but everybody else was. And it's pretty cool because, like, you know, I really didn't have a whole lot of money at that time, but so all I got was lawn seats. Now I hate sitting in the lawn, but it was like this is the only chance we had. So we're driving all the way up there, going to sit in the lawn. We got there, they had some kind of deal going on where you could get an upgrade for a certain amount of money, like if you had lawn seats. And it wasn't really that bad. And so instead of like getting a shirt or anything, I took the money and upgraded our seats. So we had reserved seats and we ended up with really good seats. We were on Tony Iommi's side, which is right where I would want to be. And I don't know, maybe 11 rows back or something like that. It was fantastic. We loved it. And the song on here, just Children of the Grave. Not that that makes me think of my kids, but I just remember us rocking out to that song. Just a great time with my boys. I've taken them to a few shows, but I was so glad that I got to take them to see Black Sabbath. Okay, and my last one here, I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit. Sorry, I need some beer. Because I'm kind of going to show two albums, but there's a reason why. First, I'm going to show The Wall. One of my favorite albums of all time. I love it. I don't give a shit what other people try to say now. It's kind of a thing where people try to crap on it now, you know, and it's ridiculous because it's a fantastic album. Lyrically, there's so much, there's so many things in here that have meant stuff to me in my lifetime. And I'm not going to get into that part of it now because that's not what this is about. But the song on here, Vera Lynn. Does anyone here remember Vera Lynn? So that song, she had a big hit in England during the war called We'll Meet Again. And it, you know, if it wasn't for this, I never would have known that song. Lyrically, I like the words to that song. Our friend Johnny Cash did a remake of that off of American Recordings 4. He did We'll Meet Again. When my dad passed away, he passed away 7 years ago, I played this song, We'll Meet Again. I had them play it. I had the funeral home play it. I was going to play it myself, but I knew I would never make it through there. I couldn't do that. So I had them play Johnny Cash's version. And, you know, the minister said something about it, said I wanted it played. So that makes me think of my dad. So had to bring that one up. And there you go. Actually, my dad's birthday is this Saturday. So there you go. Alex, I hope you like this. I know I went on a little too long, much longer than I wanted to, but somehow that's how it goes. If you are not subscribed to our good friend Alex over at Beer and Vinyl, please do so. I will leave a link. Thank you very much to anyone who made it through this video. I appreciate it a lot. And Alex, you are one awesome dude. So glad that we are friends. Till the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.